What happens when Hollywood's picture-perfect marriage suddenly cracks under the weight of fame, distance, and hidden pain? Nicole Kidman has finally spoken out, and her heartbreaking words, "I can't pretend anymore," have left even her biggest fans stunned. For nearly 2 decades, Nicole and Keith Urban were the embodiment of red carpet perfection. The Academy Award-winning actress and the Grammy-winning country star seemed untouchable, their love story straight out of a movie. But as we've learned, even the brightest stars can burn out from within. Behind every glowing smile and anniversary post was a quiet storm brewing, a storm that's now erupted into one of the most shocking celebrity splits of the decade. Nicole Kidman officially filed for divorce from Keith Urban on September 30th, 2025 in Los Angeles. TMZ was the first to break the story, revealing irreconcilable differences as the cause. But insiders insist this isn't just another Hollywood breakup. It's a story woven with betrayal, exhaustion, and one contract clause that stunned even industry veterans. Friends say Nicole's powerful statement, "I can't pretend anymore," wasn't just emotional. It was her breaking point after years of trying to hold a fractured marriage together. For the public, Nicole and Keith's marriage seemed untouchable. Family vacations, luxury homes, and affectionate moments splashed across social media. But in private, their love was unraveling one quiet argument at a time. Keith's relentless touring schedule and Nicole's intense filming commitments pulled them in opposite directions until their lives stopped overlapping completely. According to Page 6, things began to spiral when Keith grew resentful over Nicole's latest indie project, Baby Girl. Sources claimed he didn't just dislike the script, he despised it, calling it career poison. What seemed like a creative disagreement actually masked a deeper divide. Nicole's dedication to her craft versus Keith's desire for more attention and control. Behind the scenes, the couple clashed over everything: parenting schedules, public appearances, and priorities. For Nicole, it became a pattern of emotional distance that no amount of red carpet smiles could hide. And then came the whispers that shattered what little trust remained. TMZ hinted that Keith had grown close to a woman connected to his touring circle, a rumor that spread like wildfire. While no names were confirmed, fans immediately noticed Nicole's social media tone shift. Gone were the heartfelt captions, replaced with distant, reflective quotes. That's when her chilling words, "I can't pretend anymore," hit differently. It wasn't just about heartbreak, it was liberation from years of pretending everything was fine. But beneath the heartbreak lies something far colder: money. Because this divorce isn't just emotional, it's financial warfare. Hidden deep in their prenuptial agreement was a shocking clause tabloids now called the cocaine clause. Back when Nicole married Keith in 2006, she added a provision protecting her assets in case he relapsed into substance abuse. Keith had battled addiction before, and Nicole wanted a safeguard. The deal was simple. If Keith stayed sober, he'd receive $600,000 for every year of marriage. After 18 years, that totals $10.8 million, with bonuses and adjustments, bringing it to a clean $12 million payout. That clause, once a safeguard, has now turned into a multi-million-dollar parting gift. Keith's sobriety literally earned him a check as the marriage ended. Meanwhile, Nicole keeps the properties, including their $3.5 million Nashville mansion and primary custody of their 2 daughters, Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret. The custody arrangement says it all: 306 days with Nicole, 59 with Keith. To some, those numbers are cold. To others, they're proof of where the real stability lies.
As court filings became public, fans realized this wasn't an impulsive breakup. It was a masterfully planned exit. Nicole waived spousal support, agreed to the prenup, and finalized custody details down to the day. This wasn't chaos. It was precision. Every move felt calculated, as if Nicole had been preparing for this moment for months, maybe even years. Behind her calm silence was a woman who'd already accepted that the love story was over. And while Keith retreats into touring life, Nicole remains grounded. She's been seen in Nashville, staying at the family home, the same $3.5 million mansion where their marriage began and ended. Insiders say it's symbolic for her. That house represents more than comfort. It's a statement. She's not running. She's reclaiming the space where she once felt trapped by image and expectation. For her daughters, it's stability. For her, it's closure. But the emotional toll can't be ignored. Friends told People magazine that Nicole felt she lost her best friend, not just her husband. Despite the pain, she's chosen silence. No interviews, no statements, no media games. That silence, ironically, has become her loudest message. Fans interpret it as strength. Hollywood insiders see it as strategy. In a world obsessed with image, Nicole is playing the long game, keeping control of her narrative while the gossip swirls around Keith. Keith Urban, meanwhile, is facing a different kind of spotlight. Reports suggest he's struggling to adapt to life away from Nicole and the family routine. He's been spotted without his wedding ring, performing emotional ballads that sound eerily personal. Rumors of a new woman persist, though nothing has been confirmed. The image of the charming country star serenading his wife has now been replaced by one of a man trying to find himself again. Some fans sympathize. Others think he let a good thing slip away. Financially, both walk away rich, but emotionally, it's clear who won. Nicole Kidman's net worth hovers around $250 million. Keith's sits at about $75 million. Add the $12 million payout, and he's financially secure, but the optics tell a different story. Nicole's reputation has skyrocketed since the divorce announcement. Critics call her Hollywood's quiet powerhouse, and fans see her as a symbol of grace under pressure. The quote, "I can't pretend anymore," has become a rallying cry across social media, a phrase for anyone tired of living a lie.
The irony, Nicole never needed to speak much. Her silence did it all. The world now sees her not as a heartbroken wife, but as a woman who walked away from illusion and into authenticity. It's a power move only a few in Hollywood could pull off. Elegant, restrained, and devastatingly effective. Keith, meanwhile, is left battling headlines about midlife crises, lost love, and fading fame. But if history has taught us anything, it's that Hollywood loves a comeback. Whether it's Keith channeling his heartbreak into his next album or Nicole pouring her emotions into her next role, both will rise again, just not together. Because in the end, this wasn't just a divorce. It was an evolution. Nicole Kidman's words, "I can't pretend anymore," weren't a breakdown. They were a breakthrough. So what do you think? Was this the inevitable collapse of two powerful stars pulled apart by fame? Or was Nicole's calm, quiet exit her most powerful performance yet? Drop your thoughts below. I read every single one. And if you thought this was dramatic, wait until you hear what's happening with Diddy's $900 million empire crumbling under new lawsuits. That story's on your screen right now. And trust me, you don't want to miss it.